Hello guys. So we're going to do simultaneous equations now. Basically, this is where you're solving two equations. Yeah, you have two equations and you are solving them at the same time. They both have the same x value, they both have the same y value. So yeah, we are trying to find the value of y and the value of x at the same time. There are two methods that we use. One is called substitution, the other is called elimination. And just by their name, you can already hear one we are substituting one variable, one we are eliminating another variable. Cool. So we're going to use both methods, and it's very important that you also understand how to use both methods. Right, so let's get done with it. The most important one, this is just for yourself. It's nice to identify your equations. It's nice to identify your equations, and after identifying your equations, right now I'll just say we are using substitution method. So we are using substitution method, and you always want to make your life easier. Look, you're not gonna get more marks just because you choose the most difficult path. Right? But yeah, so try to always go for the easiest way out. Cool. So here, when you're trying to substitute, or when you use substitution method, you want to pick one variable and make that one variable subject of the formula. Then later on, you're going to take that variable, substitute it in a different equation to find the other variable. Okay, let's do it now. For the sake of convenience, or in order to make this problem easy, x seems to be the easiest choice to pick. You say x equals to 4y minus 1. That easy. And then you name it. This is my equation 3. And then that being your equation 3, what do you then do? You're going to substitute it. Substitute equation 3 into equation 2. So you substitute equation 3 into equation 2. And when you do that, that, my friend, is the biggest mistake you can possibly make. Just hold on a second, think about it. Why is it wrong for you to substitute equation 3 into equation 2? Why? This is something that many people, actually, a couple of my classmates, they used to lose a lot of marks because of this mistake when using the substitution method. So the thing is, for this one, remember you used equation 2 to find equation 3. So there's no way now you can substitute this equation to this equation, because now everything you're going to have 0 is equals to 0. And it doesn't even make sense, because you're going to have 4y minus 4y and then minus 1 plus 1, 0. Right? It doesn't help you at all. So what you must do instead, use the substitute into equation you haven't touched before, which is equation 1. So let's do that. You have 3x minus 14y. Then we are solving for, then we are solving for, we're gonna substitute before we solve for anything. So like 3 into substitute x, 4y minus 1 minus 14, then 12y minus 3 minus 14y. Then this 2, that is minus 2y equals to, you have 0 equals to 3. Therefore y equals to minus 3 over 2. Then since you have found 3, you can then say x is therefore equals to 4y minus 1 That is 4 into minus 3 over 2 minus 1. And that will be 6 minus 1, which is minus 7. Right, and then to conclude this problem, we say your answer is minus 7 minus 3 over 2. No? Yeah, that is substitution method. Right, so now we're going to use a different method. We're going to use elimination method to get to the solution. No? So with, let me go this side. With elimination method, we still have the same ideas. Everything is still the same. But now we're like, look, what are you trying to do? You're trying to solve for x's, or you're trying to solve for y. So because it's elimination now, you're gonna pick a variable. Pick a variable you want to eliminate. After you have picked a variable that you're going to eliminate, that variable which you've chosen, you find ways to eliminate it. And I will say, always choose the easiest way out. I don't know, for a simultaneous equation, look, you don't have a reason to complicate your life over a smaller thing. Yeah, well, so you don't have a reason to actually make your life more complicated than it actually is. So pick a variable that is easier to eliminate. So now coming to how do you then eliminate a variable, this is how you try to make sure that in both equations, let me identify them. In both equations, the variable, they have the same coefficient but different signs. The variable you intend to eliminate. Very good example, I'm gonna use it. Equation 2 multiplied by negative 3 equals to minus 3x plus 12y minus 3. Yes, minus 3 equals to 0. Let me see. Minus 3 and x, that is minus 3x. This is plus 12y, that is minus 3. Yes. So now this right here, this is equation 3. I want you to look at them. Look, my x, I want to eliminate x. The x variable, it has the same coefficient but different signs. So therefore, when I added the two equations, x, I'm gonna have 3x minus 3x, which is 0x. So I will no longer be having 0, and my equations will be full with a lot of y's. And I find my y, then I can find my x. Do you know what I mean? Just for extras, you don't want to overcomplicate your life, like I said, but you can pick whichever variable you want to eliminate, and it is easier to eliminate, right? For example, these two, you can also eliminate them, but you will have to find the lowest common multiple of the two. Because the lowest common multiple of 3 and 1 is 3. So when it's different numbers, you will have to find different lowest common multiple. So you have 14, you have 28. 28. Let me see if I can go further. 28, so you have that, and then you have 32. So 42. Yeah, I'm so good though. Yeah. No. There's yeah, I'm so good, bro. I'm so good. So for 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28. Do you see that? So that means for me to actually have the same coefficient of y value with different sign, perhaps here let me multiply by, I will say multiply by 2, multiply by negative 6, I think. Let me check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, not 6, but by 7. Yeah. So the reason I'm multiplying by negative here, it could be negative here or here. because I want to make sure that the coefficients are the same value, but the signs are different. One is positive, one is negative. So when I add them together, 0. Ne? So that's how you would eliminate y in this example. But yeah, I love eliminating x. So now I'm gonna say that is equation 3. So I'm gonna say equation 1 plus equation 3. Yes. So when I do that, I have 3x minus 14y equals to 0 plus, then I have minus 3x plus 12y minus 3, let me say plus 0 here, equals to 0. I do my math, this plus this, 0, this plus this, minus 2y, this plus this, minus 3 equals to 0. This equation I continue, minus 2y minus 3 equals to 0, and then minus 2y equals to 3, and then y equals to minus 3 over 2, which is exactly the y value we got. And then for x, we can say x, perhaps x plus 4y minus 1 equals to 0. Oh, I swapped the signs. Minus. Yes. Then I'm like x equals to 4 minus 3 over 2 minus 1. Then I have minus 6 minus 1 minus 7. You are done. And our answers, they do match. Right? Cool. Let's move on to the next one. So of course, what's very important, you name your equations. Equation 1, equation 2. Right, equation 1 seems very easy to be substituted. Then I'll say x equals to 26 minus 3y. That is equation 3. And then sub equation 3 into equation, the one I haven't used, equation 1. I used equation 1, so I'm gonna substitute on equation 2. So therefore, from equation 2, 5x plus 4y equals to 75. I'm gonna have 5 into 26 minus 3y plus 4y equals to 75. Let me see if I can do 5 times 26 by head. I have 100 and then I have 30, so that is 130. 26 times 5. Damn. Uh, 5 times 15, so minus 15y. Plus 4y equals to 75. Transpose 75 that side. Okay, I mean it's fine. This is minus 9. Yes, it is minus 9. So this 2 added together, that's minus 9. A transpose, that is 9y. So 9y will give me 55. $55 divided by 9 gives me, I'm just gonna leave my answer as y equals to 55 over 9. Right, then once I have done that, I can solve for my x and say 26. X equals to 26 minus 3y, then 26 minus 3 into 55 over 9, which is 26, minus 55 over 3. 26 minus 3 into 55 over 9. And then that becomes 23 over 3. My values, these are my coordinates. I'm gonna go that side, solve the same problem using a different method, that is elimination method, and try to see if we get the same values. Okay, so this one, remember elimination, you want to eliminate one variable. X is very easy here. We're gonna multiply by minus 5. Right, if you want to eliminate y, you're gonna have to multiply this equation by -4 and this one by 3, or you multiply by 4 and this one by -3, and then your y values will be the same but different variables. So yeah, but yeah, so therefore equation 3 will be minus 5x minus 15y equals to 100 minus 130. Yep. Now equation 3 plus equation 2 will be minus 5x minus 15y equals to 130, negative 130, plus 5x plus 4y 75. So I say 75 minus 130 minus 55. Here I have 0 and here I have minus 9y. Right, I divide, so I have minus 9y minus 55 divided by minus 9, then y is 55 over 9, which is the same y we got, saying that we're going to get the same y value as well. Yeah, let's do the other one. So this one, equation 1, equation 2, I want to eliminate, so maybe I can, no, I want to substitute, so I can just say y equals to, so therefore y equals to 5 minus 2x, that is equation 3. So then sub equation 3 into equation 2. So I do that. Oh, I'm running out of space, so let me just do this. La, la, la. Right. So now when I substitute, I'm gonna have 3x minus 2y equals to 4. Therefore 3x minus 2 into 5 minus 2x, 4, 4, 3, 10, 4x minus 10 plus 4. So I have 7x, I have 4 plus 10, 14, 7x, x equals to 2. From x equals to 2, y equals to 5x minus 2, 5 minus 2x, so that is 5 minus 2 into 2, 5 minus 4, 1, therefore I have 2 and 1. Ne? La 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 da la la da 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 da. Let me use the elimination method. Da, 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 da. So for elimination method, I'm gonna try to eliminate y because it's just easy, man. So I'm gonna multiply this one by 2, then I'll have 2y and then minus 2y. So therefore equation 3 is gonna be 4x plus 2y 10. Equation 3 plus equation 2. Then I have 4x plus 2y equals to 10 plus 3x minus 2y equals to 4. I have 14, I have 0, I have 7x equals sign, so 7x equals to 14, x equals to 2, and then there's the same x value we got this side. Say that when you now find your y value, the y value will be the same. So that is the end of simultaneous equations. There are other problems that side, but it's just a repetition. So I'm gonna say you guys go have some nice practice, and I'll see you on the next video.